you know, you had a video that was probably like, as a, you know, true collector, investor, and, you know, lover of the hobby, like one of the worst possible things that could happen to a card, but you were able to like take that huge misfortunate accident and like springboard it into just some awesome content. And you have a very special one of one type of card. Do you want to let everybody out there know exactly what I'm talking about?
Sure. I'll give you a little bit of backstory, because actually I have never shared my story on any of my social media platforms. But yeah, so I actually bought this card from some person in Vegas off of some like app. I don't even remember what app it was. I think it was like Letgo or something like that, or OfferUp. But anyway, we met at some Starbucks and I bought this guy's cards and I was super excited. And this particular card was in that lot that I bought. So I was super excited and brought it home and took pictures of it. And maybe like 3 days after purchasing it, I ended up in the washer. So yeah. And here it is.
Charizard from Crystal Guardians. And that's the holo, right? That's not the reverse holo.
It's the holo, yeah.
So go, like, let me go through the emotions, or explain to, like, walk me through the emotions of when you saw it for the first time, because it was in a top loader, correct?
It was in a top loader because, I mean, I was planning on grading it. I got it graded anyway, but I was planning on grading it to keep in my personal collection. Just because when I go out and I buy these cards, like, to me, there's more meaning to it than just like buying it off eBay. I don't know if that makes sense.
Oh, no, yeah.
There's there's more effort.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's more effort into the purchase. And so I was like, oh, okay, I saw it as a win. So yeah, when I was unloading the washer, I saw the card at the bottom, and I immediately knew that it was either this Charizard or my Registeel Gold Star. It had to be one of those two.
Yeah.
Because the night before I was taking pictures of the cards for my Instagram, so I knew right away it was one of those two. Yeah. So I decided to just like record the reaction. I was like, all right, might as well. So I did that, and it ended up being the Charizard.
Yeah.
I was very sad, for sure. I was super sad.
And it's crazy because yours is a CGC one, and all the time and all the return. I mean, there are a lot of PSA ones that come along on the market, the PR1, but it's almost impossible to know what a PSA one really is. It's a really heavily damaged card, pretty much. Probably has like minor dings and scratches and whitening and edge issues, but no one really ever knew what a CGC one was. So now I got to ask you, because I was always very curious about this question. After that very initial TikTok went, call it viral, did CGC reach out to you and ask you to grade the card with them? Because I know on the back of your cards, you do have a very special pedigree, which I have never seen anybody like get their own pedigree before.
So I did. I actually reached out to PSA first. They were my number one.
Okay.
Just because, yeah. And I told them, that what happened, I wanted to get this card graded and I wanted a pedigree. So they sent me an email, and actually I wanted to send you a screenshot of the email just so that you had it because I've been getting so much crap, like you have no idea. But anyways, that's like a whole another thing. But PSA said, yes, we'll grade your card, but we cannot give you a pedigree. So I was like, okay, so then I reached out to CGC and they responded saying, yes, we can grade your card, and yeah, you can get a pedigree for it. So I was kind of excited for that, because this card, it's not meant to be something serious. It's more like a meme, know? So I was like, the pedigree would be really cool because that kind of adds to it. And the fact that the video, it's at like 14 million views right now. It's just something that's not meant to be serious. So To me, the pedigree was a little bit more important than going with the brand, you know, PSA.
Yeah.
So I chose CGC to do it. But
Yeah.
a lot of people, when CGC posted the card on their Instagram.
Yeah, I saw that. So I didn't know if they did that, like, knowing who you were, if that was just something that card was really a true one of one that came
Oh
across
no,
them.
they knew it was me. We had a lot of back and forth, and the main reason why they agreed to do it is because I'm actually going to auction off the card for charity.
Oh, wow. That's
So
awesome.
because I feel like something, you know, like something bad happened, and I was just like trying to turn it into something good, and then just being grateful with how everything turned out.